What's up guys, Zephyrus here, and today I'm back with the Illustrator tutorial. And today I'm going to be going over pretty much the basic tools I think you guys should know if you guys want to get into like logo design, work with vector graphics, stuff like that. So this is going to be a great introductory tutorial or guide for you guys to, watch, and you guys can even follow along and I can show you guys how I make my logos. So anyways, it's pretty much really similar to Photoshop. The user interface is really similar. Just create new, open. And for this part, I'm just going to quickly show you guys an example of some logos I made. You can see it's pretty similar to Photoshop. Switching between foreground and background, press X. And a lot of these shortcuts are the same, so you guys can just pretty much use the same shortcuts that you used in Photoshop. And if you guys want an in-depth tutorial on this, I could always do one in the future. Alright, so this is pretty much the logo I made. You can see that if I highlight over these points, you can see that I made many shapes. These are actually shapes I've broken up into pieces like this. So pretty much I'm going to be showing you guys the shape builder tool. This is the shape builder tool if you guys are wondering. The shortcut's Shift and M, but I usually click on it. Alright, so you can see that this logo is actually it doesn't have a stroke. I just did a solid color for this. Alright, so now I'm going to be showing you guys how to actually make a logo like that. I think this would be a great start. So I'm just going to quickly create new. And for width and height, I'm going to reduce it to 1000 pixels. Personally, I like to just make it a square. Alright, so you're going to be greeted by this blank canvas. Firstly, what you should do is want to go to your rectangle tool, set the foreground as the color black, and make sure the stroke is none. So a common mistake I did before was usually I will leave the stroke as white, and it's actually just screws up when you object and expands it. So pretty much keep it without a stroke. And basically what I have to do is just create a long rectangle, very thin rectangle. So this is what you're going to be working with. So you guys can just make a rectangle around this, this width. You guys can make it bigger, but personally, this is just good enough if you guys just want to get started. Now it's where the creativity starts. So pretty much I'm just going to be quickly use the pencil tools to show you guys, demonstrate how my logo would look. So I'm going to be doing the letter A logo. You guys can maybe do the first letter of your name if you guys want, but pretty much I'm just going to sketch it out. So normally A is like this, right? Something like that. So pretty much I'm not going to add any curves to the logo. It's just going to be all straight rectangles. So what I like to do first is pretty much duplicate this shape. So you can do that by hitting Command C and then Command F. And if you're on Windows, you could hit Control C and then Control F. So what that does is pretty much it duplicates it in front of the layer. So it copies it, and then there we go. You can also obviously do Control C and then Control V, but I personally just do this. Alright, so now I'm gonna quickly rotate this around 225 degrees, and I'm gonna duplicate this again. This will be the roof of it. Actually, I'm gonna do it like this. So now you can see that I rotated it like this. So by the way, if you wanna make it so it only rotates 45 degrees at a time, you can hold Shift while rotating. Otherwise it's just gonna be like that. Alright, so now I'm gonna quickly just place it like this. You guys can do this too. You can see that these two are intersecting, right? You can tell because it's gonna say it's intersecting. And basically this is what's gonna happen. Now this is pretty wide for an A, but for this example I'm just gonna show you guys. I'm just going to do this. Alright, so now just quickly hit Control C and then Control F. Once again, you want to always make sure you have your original. So the reason why you want to do that is because you want to make sure the width is saved. You don't want to quickly try to figure out the width of this because it's going to be really difficult to get the width right if you don't have the original. So anyways, I'm going to drag this up here. So to use the shape builder tool, you just select this. So pretty much what you do now is you just select the shape builder tool, and now I'm going to explain how the shape builder tool comes in handy. So pretty much first of all, you just want to hit Control A if you're on Windows, Command A if you're on Mac, and that will just highlight everything in the canvas. Now, basically in Photoshop, you know how Alt lets it so shows the minus sign, right? And then plus is if you just don't hold Alt. It's basically the same thing as pretty much Photoshop, if you guys know this. But anyways, I'm just gonna hold Alt, and you guys can see the minus sign icon, right? So pretty much to delete, you just draw over the part you want to delete, and there you go. You can see, right? We made sort of an A shape. And then to get rid of the long legs, I'm gonna quickly Command C, Command F since I'm on Mac, and just do it like that. And then once again, highlight everything, and then pretty much all you have to do is hold Alt, and pretty much there you go. We have this sort of logo, and you guys can pretty much do this with any letter. I just chose A because it's a good example. Personally, if I was doing like O, obviously I could use the Ellipse Tool. Pretty much you don't always have to use a long rectangle. You guys can always do it with regular shapes such as the Ellipse Tool. So once again, I'm going to duplicate the circle, reduce the size, and basically a bit more, and now just put it in the center. And then now once again, highlight everything, select the shape builder tool, hold Alt on your keyboard, and then left click, and there you go. We just made an O. And you guys can pretty much just let your creativity roam free at this point. You guys can create many letters. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I just want to keep this short and like this video, and yeah, so I'll see you guys next time.